Alright, so let's start looking at the reverb for the track. And I have already applied some light reverb to the master channel and some of the group channels, just to not have everything sound too dry and horrible while working on the track. But what I'm going to do now is to turn off all that reverb, start from scratch, and try to create a nice space for these instruments. I'm just going to turn off whatever is here already. I think most of these ones are not even turned on, they're just bypassed. I'm going to turn everything off anyways and start completely from scratch with the reverb work. And there's two types of reverbs that I like using, and I have two favorite plugins for both of the uses. And for orchestral things, I mostly use the Quantum Leap Spaces, using a lot of the digital Hollywood Hall, and I hear a lot of people also love the San Francisco one, as well as the let me see, I think it's the LA scoring one, and the, let me see, yeah, at least those. There's a lot of stuff to play around with here, a lot of great sounds, but so that's what I'm going to use for the orchestral stuff. But in addition, I'm also going to use a reverb that I love that has a really smooth long tail called Valhalla Reverb. And what I'm going to do now is to set up some effect tracks here. So I'm going to set up one for the Valhalla room, which is going to be my tail track, and I'm going to make it something like that. We'll see how much and take off the pre-delay. This is going to be like for effects and percussion that I want to give like a longer tail. And then I'm going to set up one, I'm going to set up three different ones for the orchestral reverbs, because different orchestral instruments are going to have different pre-delay times, as I've been explaining in the course, based on how far away they are from the listener and how they are seated in relation to the walls around them that generate the reflections of the sound. I think I'm gonna try out the let's see, which hall should we use? I think I'm gonna go with the digital Hollywood Hall, but not here. I think I'm gonna add that as the effect track here. Let's see. Yeah, let's go to the digital Hollywood Hall, and this one is going to be the, let's see, 60 milliseconds. This one is going to be the one for the instruments in the front. So call this front, and I duplicate it. I call it mid, and then duplicate again, pull it back. So this is depending on how they are seated in the orchestra. Ones in the back, they will have almost no pre-delay because the sound of the instrument, it's so far away that the reflection from the wall right behind them is going to hit you pretty much at the same time. So now we have, let's see, the different reverb setup. I'm gonna put it to 100% wet. There we go. Okay. So now what we can do here now is to send signals from, for example, this string group channel to this reverb to get the reverb to this one. And the one we're going to use on the strings is the front one. So let's see how that works. Okay, so the strings are set up. Now it's time to try out the brass. And the brass instruments, they are in the back of the orchestra, so they're going to go to the one with the shortest pre-delay. I'm going to make it 100% wet, like that. Let's see. Let's see, yeah, okay. So now I want to take the woodwinds and do the same thing. And those are going to go to the mid one. They are seated pretty much in the middle of the orchestra. Make it fully wet. And set up a send to the mid here. And something I also want to do on these reverbs is to use the filter here to roll off some of the low end. I'm going to go up to around 230 Hertz. Just take off some of that low rumble that you can get from this reverb. Yeah, just something like that. Okay, let's see. I think I want the choirs to go to the one in the back as well. Let's see. There. Yeah, I want to give a really light reverb to the percussion as well. Let me see. Okay, something like that. Then everything except for the ethnic ones are set up. And the ethnic ones, I think I want those to, yeah, go to slightly to the one to the back as well. Not too much. Now, some of the elements I want to send as well to this Valhalla one, to just give them a little bit more of that tail.